Picks and Parlay family, it's me, Detroit Lenny, here to talk a little MLB action. We're going to go rapid fire style with Cam Ross and Scott Steen. We're going to do this for Friday, October. Holy cow. August 30th. I know, pump the brakes. Pump the brakes. August 30th, Friday, MLB action. You guys are going to like, share, subscribe. Use that promo code right there, LENNY20. Saves you 20% off everything at picksandparlays.net, including both these guys' premium packages. College football, NFL packages are available right now. Rest of the MLB season as well. Let's talk this game real quick. Cubs, Nationals. Cubs, big favorite on the road. Scott Steen, you're going to lead us off. What are your thoughts on this matchup?
Give me that big favorite on the road, Lenny. I've got the Cubs run line here at plus money, getting 104 on the dollar. Shota Imanaga goes for the Cubs against Jake Irvin for the Nats. You know, Imanaga is another Japanese pitcher who made the switch to the MLB after dominating the Japanese league for 8 seasons. Signed a 2-year deal with the Cubs, $22 million. He's had a couple of hiccups this season, but for the most part, he's been a very dependable part of that stellar Cubs rotation. 3.08 ERA, 106 whip. He's been even better on the road, and the Cubs have won 8 of his 11 road starts, mostly due to his efforts. But you know what? The Chicago offense has helped him out, and they have scored an average of 6.67 runs per game in his road starts. On the other side of the coin, Jake Irvin, perfect candidate to continue that onslaught against. I think the Cubs can put up some big numbers against him. You know, sometimes, Lenny, it seems like this season there's been 2 types of pitchers. Those that went on the injured list right after the All-Star break, and those that just started to suck right after the All-Star break. Irvin is the latter. He's posted a 5.90 ERA and a 148 whip since July 9th. Nats are 4-5 in those, but that's misleading because the Washington has scored 8.5 runs per game in those 4 wins. That ain't happening today. Nobody's hanging an Ocho against Imanaga. Cubs are 5.5 out of the wild card spot, but they think they've got a shot because they've got 19 games left against the Nats, Pirates, A's, and Reds. Every game is a playoff games for the Cubbies, and I think they treat this one just like that. In Chicago, run line, plus 104.
I like that little plus money action. Shop your lines. I see that's at even money, maybe minus like 105 to whatever. I found this at 104, FanDuel. Full disclosure, go out there and get it, baby. I'm telling you as it is. Let's keep this party going. Cam Ross, Dodgers, favorite on the road, minus 130 here. Diamondbacks, plus 110 at home. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, you know, just touching on what he just said, this is a playoff game for both of these teams. Arizona's been the hottest team in baseball since the break. They were way out of it at the break, but now they have walked pretty much everybody down. They are in the wild card. They have the wild card locked up right now. They're going to get in that way, but they're 3 games back of the Dodgers in this division, and they're playing great. They come into this game winners of 4 of the last 5. Zach Gallen, 10-6, 3.65 ERA. He's been pretty solid, 1.30 whip. Clayton Kershaw on the mound for Los Angeles. He's just 2-2. You know, he's had the injury bug the last couple of years. He's gotten older. He doesn't really have the same stuff. You know, that arm's been in the league for decade and a half. I think Arizona is just a hotter team. I think the plus money is too valuable. I think game 1 of this series could impact a lot of this series, even going into the last month of the regular season. I think this is a big one for Arizona, and with the plus money, the hotter team, I'm going to take Arizona to get it done at home.
I like that. God forbid the Dodgers get swept here in this series. I'm just saying. I'm not saying. I'm just saying. Hear my words. Like, share, subscribe. Promo code LENNY20 saves you 20% off picksandparlays.net. We're going to go right back to Cam Ross for a total here. Pirates and the Guardians, 8.5 is your total. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, we've talked about this Guardians team all year and how we didn't think they'd be able to hold on to this division. And that has come to fruition. You know, the Pirates, they're kind of out of it. They're well below 500. Cleveland has to win games. But Bailey Falter, 6-7, 4.25 ERA. Ben Lively, 11-8, but a 3.62 ERA. Both guys, these 2 guys together have given up 35 total home runs in nearly 240 innings. You know, the ball flies off of these guys' arms. Both teams are hitting the ball well. Both teams do hit the ball well. Both of them have a near 240 batting average. Pittsburgh's losing coming into this game. Cleveland's dropped 3 of the last 5, but both teams have seen double digits a lot lately. I think 7 of the last 10 have gone over double digits with these 2 teams combined. I think the runs are going to come in bunches. I'm going to go over as I think both pitchers continue their struggles.
That's fair. I like the over 8.5 here too as well. Pirates Guardians over 8.5. That's why he's swinging for the fences. See what I did there? We're gonna keep this party going. Braves and the Phillies. Totals at 8. Scott Steen, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I got the under here. Get out the Z's, Lenny.
I know Cam Ross falling asleep below me.
Pitching matchup looks like Reynaldo George Lopez against Walker Texas Ranger Suarez. Shout out to Chris Berman. You know what? This is a case where, like we talked about in the last game, where both pitchers are having terrific seasons, and then they were both shut down for roughly a month, starting in the 3rd week of July. Good news is they're both back, and they both look good as new. Lopez has made 2 starts since his return, giving up just 2 runs in 10 innings, while Suarez went 5 and gave up just a single tally. Now, in those 3 games, there was a grand total of 8 runs scored by the opposition, so the bullpen's getting it done as well. The Atlanta pen, well, they've been nails all season. 3rd in ERA, 5th in WHIP. Phillies bullpen doesn't have those gaudy stats, but they've been trending in the right direction lately, and they've recorded a 2.44 ERA pitching behind Ranger Suarez. These 2 teams opened the season with some offensive fireworks in their first series. They're back in late March, early April, but since then they've played 6 games. 5 of them have landed under, and those 6 games have averaged 6.67 runs per game. Put up the Z's if you must. Go to bed. Don't even watch this game because you're not going to see a lot of runs. But at the end of the day, you're going to see a lot of dollars. Give me the Atlanta Braves, Philadelphia Phillies under 8.
I like that under 8 there. Braves and the Phillies from Scott Steen. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe. Use that promo code LENNY20. Saves you 20% off your entire purchase. I'm going to give you a quick little rundown here. Scott likes the Cubs on the run line. He also likes the Atlanta Braves and the Phillies under 8 in a total. And Cam Ross likes the Diamondbacks plus 110. And he also likes the over 8.5 in the Pirates and the Guardians. We appreciate everybody watching. As always, good luck unless you're against us. Take care, folks.